Good morning, everyone. How are you? This is the beginning of a super fun, awesome day. So what I wanted to let you know is today I'm going to be jumping on throughout the day. I don't know how many times I'm going to jump on, but I'm going to jump on as much as I possibly can. And I'm just going to celebrate the brand new catalog. I'm going to show you as many things as I possibly can. And I do apologize for not being in this group more often. I had quite a few things going on, as you know, with my craft room renovations. Hey, Winanne. Hey, Helen, Stephanie. How you going? Good morning. So welcome to my Sunday crafting. So we're going to have an awesome day today. Now, don't panic if you can't catch all the live videos. They will be here in the group that you can re-watch back later on. Now, I have popped a post up in the group asking for recommendations of what stamp sets you would like to see me use. And one of the stamp sets was the Zany Zebras. A lot of people were asking for cards using the Zany Zebras. So I'm going to do a card this morning. That's going to be the first cab off the rank this morning in our crafting session. So what I'm actually doing today, I'm offering for today only for anybody that places any orders throughout the day today. You will not only get a small gift from me, but I'm going to offer free postage. So if you place an order with me today, I will either refund you the postage, or if you place the order with me over the phone, I can actually work out the payments. You can pay by credit card over the phone, and I will pay the postage part of your order. So that's today only. So no extensions on it. Today is the day. So if you place an order with me today, you will get free postage, no matter what the postage is. So if you put a $500 order in, then I will pay the postage on your $500 order. So it's going to be super fun. So I'm going to show you as many things as I possibly can today, so that if there's been things that have been on your wish list and you're not sure about it, please type in for the requests, type in what you would like to see me play with, and I will hopefully get around to everyone's requests as much as I possibly can. So let's get started. I know I'm a little bit earlier than what I had planned, but let's get to crafting because that's what we're here for. Okay, so this is a fun, super cute card that I'm going to do. So the Zany Zebras is a fantastic stamp set. Now it's in our beginner brochure, and it's also in our big catalogue on page 104. So I'm just going to show you on 104 where to find it, if I can find my 104. Okay, so this is the Zany Zebras here. So it is $33, so it's pretty reasonably priced. It's a super fun, cute set. Hey Laurie, how you going? Hey Wendy, thanks for joining. So it's a super fun stamp set to use, and I'm going to do a really nice, bright, fun card with it today. So I got out my color scheme, which, as I said, it's going to be super fun and super bright. So I decided that I would use a combination of Magenta Madness, and I've got some strips of Designer Series paper here, and it's from our Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper. So the Artistry Blooms is this one here. I've used quite a bit of it because it's super fun. So you can see we've got some great patterns on one side. I'll just get out these ones that I've cut. So we've got some great patterns on one side, and then when you flip them over, you also have some awesome patterns on the other sides as well. So what I decided, hey Merlin, morning. So what I decided to do was I decided to pick all the pinks and purples out of the Designer Series paper. Now this is a fantastic way for if you've got scraps of paper left over. Don't waste them. Please don't waste them. This is how we can have some fun using our little tiny scraps that we have left over. So I've got some of the glimmer paper here, which is really cute. So I've got some of that. I feel like I've lost a piece of there. I was going to say, I feel like I've lost a piece of glimmer paper because I'm not supposed to be using those two. That's here in my basket. All right, so I decided that I would go for Magenta Madness as my card base. So once again, my card base is cut at 5 3/4 by 8 inches, and I will fold that in half, and that will give me a card front size of 4 inches by 5 3/4 inches. So I just burnish that with my bone folder. Now, I've got a piece of gorgeous grape here, and I've embossed, as you can see, with the Dainty Diamonds embossing folder. This is super, super beautiful. It's the embossing folder that goes with the Peony Garden Suite, but it is absolutely gorgeous, and I've been using it on so many things. So I've cut that one at 5 1/4 by 3 1/2 because I wanted to see quite a bit of that Magenta Madness in the background. And then I've got little tiny pieces of this designer series paper. So you can see here how I mentioned you can use these pieces. Now, I have no idea. I just randomly cut these pieces, and I have no idea where I'm going to fit everything. I feel like I want to take that one out and maybe pop that one in there. Okay, so you can see there straight away, you're keeping in the same tones, but you're getting a really, really cute pattern there behind where we're going to pop our zebra. So I decided that I wanted to use my triple banner punch, and this, you may recognize this layout is actually in our annual catalog. It's done with totally different designer series paper, but it's a super, super fun layout. So I'm just going to flag the ends with my triple banner punch. Now, if you don't have a triple banner punch, also our truly tailored tag punch will do the same thing. You can banner with them, or you can do it with your scissors. But I can tell you, when you have a triple banner punch, this is a punch that I use nearly every day in my craft room. Now, to find the punches, you will find the punches towards the back of our book. They start on page 165 in our book. So we have lots and lots of punches, as you can see. So the tailored tag punch here will do the same thing, but your triple banner punch, which is that one there, item number 138292, banner triple. So it is a fantastic punch for doing all the ends of these. Hey Vicky, thanks for joining. Hey Debbie, thanks for joining. Doris, good morning everybody. I hope you are all well on a lovely Sunday morning. It's a bit cold and miserable here. I did have my heater going in my room, but then I turned it off because I started to get it a little bit warm. It warmed up the room really, really well. My new craft room is awesome, but it feels, because I've taken everything off the walls, it feels a little bit bare, and it's feels a little bit cold. So I feel like I need to get a rug or something on the floor, but it's not very practical when you've got to do hairdressing in here with the hair. So it might have to have a rug that rolls out while I craft, and it might have to get rolled up on the days that I'm hairdressing. So I'm just going to banner all the ends of those. Okay. So now with that bannered all on the ends, I'm now going to look at that piece and see what I can do with the design. So I feel like I want to do them at different angles as well. So I think I'll pop a glittery piece in there. Maybe this one here. Maybe one of those there. Another glittery piece. And we can probably fit that crazy piece in down there. So you can see that. It's cold, but the sun is out. Well, at least the sun's out. The sun's not really out here. The sun's hiding here today. It looks like it's going to be miserable. It looks like a great fire day. I think we need to light the fire. Okay. So I think that's what I'm actually going to do. So I thought zany zebra, we may as well have a zany background. So I'm just going to grab my seal, and I'm going to grab my Seal Plus. Now, the reason why I'm using my Seal Plus is we're actually popping it onto an embossed layer. So because we're popping it onto an embossed layer, we need to have a really good adhesive. Now, if you're confused with the adhesives and you're not quite sure what to use and where, please ask me some questions, type it in the comments, because I would be happy to answer any questions you may have. So our Seal Plus is for a stronger hold. So it more or less takes over for the place of our Fast Fuse. So I'm just going to randomly pop those on like so. But they are beautiful to use. Sometimes you just have to get them started. Sometimes when you finish, you don't have to do the check mark that we used to do. So the check mark that we used to always have to whip it off to the side to break it off. You don't actually have to do that. So what you need to do is roll it down. Sorry, I'm probably off camera there. Roll it down. And just as you get towards the end, just flick it back towards you. And that will keep it where it needs to be. So we've got that one there. So just flick it towards you. All right, so in the same direction as what you're traveling. Do I want that one over there? I think I do. There. And the last one. I'm going to do over that way there like that. So there we've got a pretty crazy background. All right. So then I've got a stitched round circle, and on my stitched round circle, I'm going to take this cute little one. I think the one with his little hoof up in the air. I think he looks super, super cute. So we're going to stamp that on the stitched round circle. Now, you may ask me, what size circle was that? And I will just get my stitch circles out and show you so you know which size. It's not the biggest one. It is the next one down from the biggest one. So the second largest stitched round circle is what I've used for that one. Hey, Chris. Hey, Helen. How you going? Morning, everybody. Thank you for joining. All right, so I'm going to ink that one up with my Memento ink. I'm going to ink him up really nice and inky. I like to do it with my stamp facing up with my Memento, so I can see that I've definitely got my black ink all over my cute little zebra. Hey, Pammy. And I'm just going to stamp that gorgeous zebra on that stitched round circle. So we have our gorgeous zebra there. Now that's very inky, that Memento. It's a brand new ink pad. So I'm just going to wait for that to dry a little bit. And I just stuck my fingernail in it. Don't need to be getting that all over my project. All right. So I think I'm actually going to grab just my light smoky slate, and I just want to add a little bit of color to the zebra stripe. So I'm just going to add a little bit of light smoky slate just in all those shaded areas that we already have. Now, you may be saying, why in the world are you doing that? I just think it adds a little bit more detail to our zebra. By doing that. And we might colour in his little snout. Okay, but can you see there that that just adds a little bit more detail to your zebra? Okay. So it just makes him look a little bit more, rather than just stamped in black ink. All right, so I'm going to pop that up onto dimensionals, but I also want to do some cute ribbon here. So I'm thinking I want to do like a seeing it's Zany zebras, I'm thinking I want to do like a zigzaggy type of thing with my ribbon. So I'm just going to go a little bit zigzagged. I'm going to put some Stampin' Seal Plus down first, and then I'll zigzag it. Okay, so I'm just putting some Seal Plus in the middle there. And then I want to zigzag my Magenta Madness ribbon backwards and forwards. So I'm just going to stick it into that Seal Plus. I'm just going to check my little, and I'm going to do one more bit. So I need a little bit more Seal Plus because I need the tail to go up in that bit. Okay, so the tail to go up that way. Like that, and then we're going to put our Zany zebra over the top. So isn't that cute? All right, so I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to pop my zebra up on some dimensionals. Very cute, Merlene. You think? It is cute. I love the little zebra. He's gorgeous. Or she. Okay, I'm going to do one more thing to our zebra to make it look even better. So I'm going to pop that up over my zigzag ribbon. Just like that. Okay, so I actually want to turn this into a birthday card. We have our happy birthday here. So I actually want to turn it into a birthday card, but can you see here that we have this cute little birthday hat? Hey, good morning, Lynn. So I'm going to stamp the little birthday hat onto a scrap piece of paper, cardstock, and I'll ink that up in my Memento ink. And I'm just going to stamp that down on that little tiny piece of Designer Series paper. And I'm going to bring in my Magenta Madness, and I'm thinking, I don't want black bliss. We might do dark Highland Heather. That's dark purple crazy. That's not what we want. Where's my Highland Heather? That one. No. I have Highland Heather here somewhere. Dark Highland Heather. There's what we want. Okay. So I'm actually going to do dark Highland Heather around the dots. So using the tip end. And then I'm going to use my dark Magenta Madness for the dots. And also for the pom-pom. Okay. Hi, Nancy. How you going? Thanks for joining. All right, so we're going to fussy cut that out. Yes, you heard me right. We're going to fussy cut that out because it needs to be fussy cut out, and it's not that hard to fussy cut that. Who hates fussy cutting? Type in and let me know if you hate fussy cutting or who loves it. Surely there's some of you out there that love fussy cutting. Good morning, Kathy. How are you? All right, so I'm going to pop that one up on a little mini dimensional, which I have here, there. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you? You love it, Laurie? And this is is going to pop here on his little head because he's a party zebra, or she. I think it should be a she, I think. Okay, so now I've got this piece out here, or I've got this. I think I'm going to do the sentiment in white, and I might do it in Magenta Madness, I think. You love fussy cutting, Vicky? Okay, so happy birthday. Block. So we're going to ink up happy birthday in Magenta Madness. Actually, do I want to do Magenta? No, I've changed my mind. I want to do Gorgeous Grape because I want to back it with some Magenta Madness. Good morning, Rose. How are you? It's probably good night for you over there, but okay, so I'm just going to pop that one on there like that. And I'm going to use my classic label punch. This is another staple in my craft room that I cannot live without. So I'm just going to punch that out. Then I'm also going to punch out, I might punch out a strip of this, but I also might grab a strip of Gorgeous Grape. Okay. So I think for this, I'm going to go like that. And I think I want to do it a bit crazy looking. And like that. Just to be a little bit crazy looking. What do you think? Rose, when Anne was just asking me, when am I going to New York so she can finally meet me? And she was asking, do you think Rose would let me come and visit you? I like that. No, I think I like it like that. A bit wacky and crazy looking. Like that. Yeah, all good. All right, so I'm just going to bring in my silicone mat, which I had here. Grab another one. Okay. Now I'm going to place some Seal Plus on here. So I'm just going to run that along there. And I'm going to glue. I'm going to have to do it that way. This one like that. Okay. And then I'm going to run some Seal Plus along this end. Just get it going first. Seal Plus. And I'm not going to go right to the end because we're going to have that straddled off the end. Pick it up. And we can go crazy there like that. Look at that. What a cute little sentiment. Okay. So now, where am I going to do it? I feel like I want it sort of hanging off. I think I want it down here. Down on that bottom bit or up on the top. No, I like it down the bottom. I think I'm going to have it down the bottom and just straddled off a little bit below her feet. All right, so I'm going to just stick 2 dimensionals or a strip of dimensionals along there. That one there will do me. Along that bottom piece right there. The bottom says Rose. I know, I was like, where am I going to put it? I don't tend to like sentiments up the top. I don't know what it is. I always tend to want to go to the bottom, but anyway. All right, so we'll just pop that just there like that. All right, so now we're going to pop that onto the front, and I'm going to pop it up with dimensionals. So I'm going to use some of my edge bits here. We think alike, Rose. We do, don't we? We often start brainstorming things, and Rose will say something and I was like, I was going to do that too. You know, like, so yes, we definitely do think alike. Okay, and one in the middle. So I think the thing is with the Zany Zebra is keeping the colors nice and bright and fun. All right, so actually before I put that on there, I want to stamp a little edging piece around. I want to stamp a little bit of edging around that. So I'm going to take these cute little stars that we have. They're tiny, absolutely tiny. And we'll mount that up. And I'm going to do some Magenta Madness ones, and I'm also going to bring in a piece of paper. I have a super, super fun card coming up for you later on today using the Whale of the Time bundle. I was having a great time with that this morning. So I'm just going to randomly stamp some Magenta Madness stars around the outside here. Be very, very careful when you're using these because they're tiny and it's a little tiny stamp. So you're going to be careful not to go too heavy-handed with it when you're using it and not to rock it because you will end up with that little halo happening. So I'm just going to clean that off and I'll grab some of my gorgeous grape now. I tend to do this quite often around the edges of my card. When I looked at that, I was like, it's looking a little bit plain. So just to create a bit more interest around the edges of your card, you can always stamp some little background images just to create that little bit more interest. And as you can see, I'm just lightly touching and turning that around different ways to get the different stars. But it creates a super cute, I think this would be great for a young girl's birthday or an older person's birthday, someone that's pretty zany and crazy in your friend group. So I'm just going to, so you can see there now, like just by putting those stars around there, it just creates a little bit more of an edge for the card. Okay, so now we need to stamp an insert for our card. So I think what I'm going to do is I've got a piece of Whisper White here. I think I'm going to ink up another cute little zebra. So I think we might use this little one that's standing because it's going to face really well. So we'll mount that one up on a block. Okay, and we'll use our Memento black ink again. Hey, Samantha, you're finally here. We'll keep an eye on my page all day today because in my group, because I will be jumping on and off. Okay, so we're just going to put that cute little one there. Look, isn't it cute? And we'll do the same thing with our light smoky slate again, just to add a little bit more interest to those stripes. It's just as cute as a button. These little zebras, beautiful. And I notice in America, you all call zebras zebras. I was listening to people using it saying, we've got the zany zebras. And I was like, okay, here in Australia, we call them zebras. Okay, gonna ground him because he needs to be on the ground a little bit. And I think he needs to have a cute little few stars around him as well. Do a couple of little stars around here. How cute is that? It is very cute, Debbie. I agree. It is a gorgeous, cute stamp set. It really, really is. Okay, so we'll use some seal on the back of that. I'm going to leave my paper there just in case that black ink is not quite dry. So this is our seal. Same thing again. Light touch and click it, like flick it towards you to flick that off so that you've got the actual seal ready to go the next time you're about to use it again. So we'll pop that on the insert of the card. Oops, a daisy. It grabbed hold way too quick. Okay, so just like that. And we've got a cute little zany zebra on the inside and one on the front. Now, we just need some gorgeous little embellishments to make this look even better. So I've decided that I'm going to take the Magenta Madness out of our in color dots here, and we'll pop some of those on. If I can get it off there. Okay, so we're going to go there. I'm going to go over here and maybe one just there. So there you have a super, super cute fun card using the Zany Zebra. So what do you think? Cute? Cute as a button. All right, so thank you very much for watching, and I will be back on in about an hour's time with another fun, cute card. So as I said, remember to make sure that you type your requests in on the post in the group, and if you have something that you want me to craft with, please type it in there and I will try and craft with as many things that you ask for. So get ready for an action fun packed day today. So just remember, we have 2 days left for our joining special. So if you're interested and you've been sitting on the fence thinking about joining Stampin' Up, honestly, this deal is too good to be true. You get to have a free bundle on top of choosing $235 worth of product, and you only pay $169. So please, if you are absolutely keen to get your hands on some Stampin' Up products at a discounted rate, you might like to join my team. And my team is awesome. We are all over Australia and we have an awesome time. There's a few of my team members on here this morning. We've got Debbie, we've got Lynn, we've got Robin. I think Wendy was on here before. Who else do we have? Jenny's on here. I think I did see Kathy Searle was here as well. So yeah, there's quite a few that are on my team. Helen used to be on my team. Doris was here. So quite a few of the Wild Heart Crafters. So please feel free to type into the requests and let me know, and I will pop back on in a little while. Everyone, enjoy your Sunday morning, and I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.